Welcome to the journey of discovery of the world. Today we explore the land of the oldest cars in the world. Imagine yourself walking down the sun-drenched streets of Havana, where the sound of saxophones blends with the rhythm of conga drums, the brilliant vintage cars glide by like time-honored gems, and the aroma of Cuban coffee blends with the salty smell of the sea. This is Cuba, the island where the Caribbean pulses in every stone, every smile, and every dance. Cuba is a symphony of passion, history, and endless dreams, where every moment is a song, every story is an eternal flame. Have you ever dreamed of a place like this? Share your thoughts in the comments. What makes you most curious about Cuba? Join us as we embark on a journey to discover this island of fire, where your heart will beat with the Caribbean. Cuba, the Caribbean's greatest jewel, lies at the crossroads of the Atlantic Ocean, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Caribbean Sea, just 93 miles south of Key West, Florida, with Jamaica and Haiti to the east and Mexico to the west. Cuba's 3,500-mile coastline is lined with gorgeous beaches, like Varadero, where the powdery white sand and turquoise waters sparkle in the sun, inviting you to take a dip in the warm waters. Bahia de Cochinos, with its underwater rainbow-colored coral reefs, is a scuba diver's paradise, where dolphins and sharks roam free. Further west, the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Vinales Valley is home to limestone magotes, towering over lush tobacco fields like giants guarding the sky. The tropical rainforest of Topes de Calantes, with silver waterfalls cascading from cliffs, brings birdsong and the breath of the forest. Cuba's strategic location at the crossroads of culture and commerce has shaped the island's unique natural beauty, from its gorgeous beaches to its majestic mountains. In Cuba, nature is more than just a landscape, it is a living poem, where every wind and wave tells the story of the island's eternity. Cuba is a land of revolutionary dreams, where courage has written history. In 1959, Fidel Castro, Che Guevara, and other brave soldiers led a movement that changed the fate of the island, transforming Cuba into a symbol of resilience. In Havana's Revolution Square, a giant portrait of Che Guevara, his eyes burning and the words "Hasta la victoria siempre," forever victorious, is a reminder of the indomitable spirit. The Museum of the Revolution houses mementos from the struggle, faded black and white photographs, old jeeps, and touching handwritten letters from soldiers. But the legacy of the revolution lives on in more than just museums. It lives on in the hearts of its people, in the stories told over dinner tables, and the songs of freedom sung in small cafes. Cuba teaches us that a small flame of hope can light up an entire nation, and that freedom is worth fighting for. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings. And now let's explore this country together. In Cuba, music is the heartbeat, dance is the breath. From the cobblestone streets of Havana to the vibrant squares of Santiago de Cuba, the sounds of conga drums, guitars, and the rhythms of salsa, son, and rumba ring out an irresistible invitation. In a small bar in the old town, you'll see couples twirling, their steps light as clouds, their smiles as bright as the Caribbean sun. At Santiago's Casa de la Trova, guitarists sing Son Cubano, sweet as molasses, songs of love, nostalgia, and joy. Santiago de Cuba's carnival is a whirlwind of color, with parades and extravagant costumes, frenetic comparsas, and pounding drums that rock the city. In Cuba, music and dance are more than just art, they are the way people express their hearts, how they live and love every day. Havana, the heart of Cuba, is a place where the past and present come together in a living mosaic. The historic district of La Habana Vieja, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a maze of cobblestone streets, colonial buildings with wrought iron balconies, and tree-lined squares. Vintage cars from the 1950s, Chevrolets, Fords, Buicks, painted in bright reds, blues, and yellows, glide by like living works of art, carrying memories of an old Cuba. Along the Malecon, where the Caribbean waves crash against the shore, you'll see Havana residents gathering to fish, chat, or watch the sunset glow like a fiery painting. Small cafes serve strong Cubano coffee, where locals sit for hours discussing baseball, the national sport, or sharing stories of everyday life. Havana is more than a city, it's the soul of Cuba, where every street corner is a song, every moment a memory. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings. And now let's explore this country together. Cuba is a cradle of art, where every stroke and every melody is a voice of the soul. The street murals in Havana, in vibrant shades of red, yellow, and blue, tell the story of the lives, loves, and aspirations of the people. The National Museum of Fine Arts in Havana showcases masterpieces by artists like Wilfredo Lam, who combined Afro-Cuban culture with surrealism to create works that are vibrant and mysterious. Music is the lifeblood of Cuban art. From romantic boleros to vibrant Afro-Cuban rhythms, every tune tells a story. Artists like Campe Segundo and the Buena Vista Social Club have taken Cuban music to the world, with songs like Chan Chan resonating everywhere. Cuban ballet dancers, trained at the National Ballet School, are renowned for their virtuosity and intense emotion. In Cuba, art is more than just something to be admired. It is a way for people to express their joys, their pain, and their dreams. Cuban women are the fire, the heart and soul of the island. They are not only mothers and wives, but also leaders, artists, fighters, and innovators, shaping the Cuban identity for generations. During the revolution, women like Celia Sanchez and Vilma Espin stood up, fought alongside Fidel and Che, organized logistics, communicated, and even took up arms to defend the cause of freedom. Sanchez, with her sharp intellect and courage, is considered one of the architects of the revolution, a symbol of the resilience of Cuban women. Today, Cuban women continue to shine. They are the salsa dancers who lead the parades at Carnival Santiago, their passionate moves telling the island's story with every movement. Artists like Omar Portuondo, the legendary singer of the Buena Vista Social Club, have taken Cuban music to the world, with her sweet yet powerful voice that echoes love and nostalgia for her homeland. In science and education, Cuban women make up more than half of all researchers and university professors, leading medical and biotech projects, such as the development of Cuba's famous vaccine. Cuban women are also the custodians of culture. In Vinales, they grow tobacco and roll cigars with unparalleled skill, transforming the leaves into art. In the neighborhoods of Havana, they open paladas, private restaurants, serving traditional dishes like ropa vieja and tostines, bringing a taste of home to visitors. Despite the hardships they face, Cuban women live with a radiant smile, host community gatherings, teach rumba, and pass down folklore to their children. They are the unquenchable flame, the guiding light of Cuba's future, and proof that the strength of a nation begins in the hearts of its women. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings. And now let's explore this country together. Cuban culture is a unique blend of Spanish, African, and Caribbean heritage, with Afro-Cuban heritage being a big part of it. Rumba, with its pounding drums and energetic steps, originated with the African communities brought to Cuba during colonial times. In Havana's Callahan de Hamel neighborhood, colorful murals and weekend rumba shows pay tribute to Afro-Cuban heritage, where you can feel the beat of the conga drums as the heartbeat of the island. The Santeria religion, a fusion of African and Catholic beliefs, is a central part of spiritual life. Rituals with music, dance, and white dress pay homage to the Orisha deities. Afro-Cuban dishes, such as ajiaco, a hearty soup of sweet potatoes, corn, and meat, signify the melting pot of cultures. Afro-Cuban heritage is the fire that warms the heart of the island, inspiring its music, art, and way of life. Cuba is home to world-famous cigars and rums that tell the story of the land and its people. In the Vinales Valley, lush green tobacco fields stretch out under the shadow of the Magotis Hills. Farmers skillfully roll each cohiba or Montecristo, transforming the tobacco into an art form. Smoking a Cuban cigar, with its rich flavor and aromatic smoke, is a way to touch the soul of the island. Cuban rum, like Havana Club, is the essence of sugar cane. In Havana bars, bartenders mix mojitos, daiquiris, and Cuba Libres with skill, turning each cocktail into a work of art. A glass of rum tells the story of sugarcane fields, salsa nights, and the free spirit of the Cuban people. Tobacco and rum are more than just products, they are symbols of the island's passion and creativity. Cuba is a living history book, with chapters from the Spanish colonial era. The UNESCO World Heritage City of Trinidad is a place where time seems to stand still, with its cobblestone streets, pastel-colored houses, and ancient churches. Trinidad's Plaza Mayor, with its arches and bronze statues, tells the story of the sugar boom when Cuba was the center of Caribbean trade. Havana's El Morro Fortress, built in the 16th century, stands tall over the bay, protecting the island from pirates and enemies. Every evening, the ceremonial firing of cannons at El Morro draws hundreds of people, a reminder of the glorious past. The colonial palaces and mansions of Cienfuegos, known as the Pearl of the South, are a testament to the wealth and culture of this era. Cuba's colonial history is a colorful tapestry, where the past is alive in every stone and every story. If you love exploring new lands, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment sharing your feelings. And now let's explore this country together. Cuba isn't just living in the past, it's an island in transition, with big dreams. In recent years, Cuba has opened up to the world, from restoring international relations to developing sustainable tourism. Boutique hotels are springing up in restored colonial buildings, breathing new life into Havana and Trinidad. Young Cuban entrepreneurs are starting businesses, from art cafes to music studios, breathing new life into the economy. Technology is also changing Cuba. While internet access was once a luxury, public Wi-Fi hotspots in Havana and Santiago are now places for young people to gather, share ideas, and connect with the world. Environmental conservation projects, like protecting the coral reefs of Jardines de la Reina, show Cuba's commitment to a green future. 21st century Cuba is a blend of tradition and innovation, where people continue to write new chapters with passion and resilience. Agriculture is at the heart of Cuba, where fertile soils nurture the products that have made the island famous. The Vinales Valley is famous not only for its tobacco, but also for its coffee and sugar plantations, where farmers diligently tend their crops under the Caribbean sun. Cuban coffee, grown on the hillsides of the Sierra Maestra, has a rich flavor, often enjoyed in small cups, awakening the senses. Cuba has also pioneered organic farming, with urban gardens in Havana, where people grow vegetables and herbs right in the city, creating an admirable model of sustainability. Sugar, once Cuba's white gold, is still a big part of the economy, with fields stretching across Matanzas. Cuban farmers don't just grow crops, they tell a story of connection to the land, of perseverance and love for their land. Cuba, a vibrant Caribbean island known for its stunning beaches, vibrant salsa music, and revolutionary heritage, is also a top destination for medical tourism, where wellness meets culture. With an internationally recognized health system, Cuba has become a hot spot for travelers seeking high-quality, affordable healthcare. Located at the crossroads of the Atlantic Ocean, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Caribbean Sea, just 93 miles from Florida, Cuba combines cutting-edge medical care with natural beauty and hospitality to create a unique experience. Cuba's healthcare system, built after the 1959 revolution, is a source of national pride. Cuba has the highest ratio of doctors per capita in the world, with modern hospitals like Havana's Sierra Garcia catering to international patients. Notable medical services include cancer treatment, neurological care, and cosmetic surgery at much lower costs than in the United States or Europe. For example, the Cuban-developed CIM-AVAX lung cancer vaccine has attracted thousands of patients from around the world. In addition, rehabilitation programs for Parkinson's disease and substance abuse are personalized, incorporating relaxation therapy in a peaceful Caribbean setting. Medical tourism in Cuba is not just about healing, it's also about experiencing culture. After treatments, patients can stroll the Malecon, watch the sunset, or enjoy a mojito at the historic bar La Bodeguita del Medio. The Vinales Valley, with its fresh air and lush landscape, is an ideal place to recover. Resorts in Varadero offer spa packages that incorporate traditional Cuban medicine, such as a tobacco leaf massage or Afro-Cuban herbal therapy. Cuba is a land of festivals, where communities come together to celebrate life. In addition to Santiago's Carnival, lesser-known local festivals like the Prendas de Remedios Festival are a unique highlight. In the town of Remedios, in December, people split into two groups and compete to create dazzling fireworks, giant floats, and vibrant musical performances that turn the entire town into a giant stage. The San Juan Festival in Camagüey is another time for locals to celebrate, with horse parades, outdoor parties, and traditional dances. Smaller festivals, like the Harvest Festival in Vinales, celebrate the work of farmers, with rum parties, live music, and local dishes like lechon asado, roasted pig. These festivals are more than just fun. They're a way for Cubans to connect with each other, share their culture, and keep the community spirit alive. Cuba is an endless symphony of colors, sounds, and emotions. It's where you walk the streets of Havana, listen to the salsa, and feel the pulse of the island. It's where you stand before a portrait of Che Guevara and see the flames of revolution still burning. It's where you sip a mojito, smoke a cigar, and lose yourself in the rhythm of rumba. It's where you explore Varadero Beach, the Vinales Valley, and the fortress of El Morro. Cuba is where you listen to the poetry of José Martí, enjoy coffee from the Sierra Maestra, and join in the Prendas. It is where you admire the strength of Cuban women, from Celia Sanchez to Omar Portuondo, who have shaped the soul of the island. From Afro-Cuban heritage to innovation, from organic farming to magical literature, Cuba is an island where every moment is a song, every smile a story. Come to Cuba, let your heart beat to the Caribbean rhythm, let your soul find joy in simple things, and let this journey become an everlasting memory. What attracted you to Cuba? Share your story in the comments. We want to hear about your Caribbean dream.